What's up, everyone? Welcome to Courland. We have a game between the Chinese and the British here. Our players are U815 and 7 Culverins. 7 Culverins being the Chinese player. These are some pretty interesting names. I have no idea who they are, so we'll see what they got in store for us. They are both pretty high level players, I think around 1800 mark. So very good players. Just have to see how they play this, because I don't know their play styles, because I don't know who they are. But we have the British player opening up with the market and hunting dogs and the 1 manor, so getting that first extra villager out pretty quickly, as well as an early hunting dogs, picking up a 35 food treasure, and 7 culverins opening up with a monastery. Oh, real quick, I'm gonna switch over to the casting UI. Okay, that's very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that from the Chinese. So what do you get from that? Obviously you get the XP trickle. You're getting the T export shipment as well. This costs 225 wood, so it's more than a trade post. He's gonna opt to skip the village. This is a very interesting opening from Chinese. I've never seen this. I don't think he's picked up a treasure so far. I'm kind of questioning 85 wood coming in for the British player as well, so he's going to be very happy with that. Not going to use it immediately, but in transition definitely will. He has yet to pick his deck. We'll be doing so very shortly though, and 3 vills are coming in. But I'm just super interested in this Chinese build order. He's going 10-10. He's going to get that consulate down early. And I guess he's going to go for the 400 food craze, I would have to guess, with the French consulate. He's getting a 75 food treasure right now, which is going to help him quite a bit. Let's see, he's yet to pick his consulate ally. Unless he's waiting for... Can he possibly be waiting for diplomatic intrigue in age 2? No, he doesn't even have that card, so... I have no idea what he's waiting for. Maybe he's just forgetting, but there's not much going on here, so very mysterious opening from the Chinese player, who was still just purely gathering food. No intentions for an age 1 village. This is wild. I'm very much so questioning this, but this guy has a high rating, so maybe he knows something. This is a build I've never seen. Maybe he knows, and he's done this before, that it can work. So we'll have to see. Looks like the British player did opt to build another manor. I'm not sure if he got... Maybe he got that 40... There was a 40 wood treasure around. Let's see. He got a 45 wood. Okay, so he was able to get that pretty much free with those 2 treasures. And now he's aging up. He's got a very standard H2 and H3 deck. 7 culverins. Dropping a white pagoda. Wow, this is quite interesting. Going Russia consulate. Looks like he's gonna try to get the blockhouse for his first expansion of the population limit. Can he get that in age 1? Yes, he can, but he's quite far away from the export because he only has 10 villagers. He has enough for a village, but he's still opting to skip that. This is just very bizarre. I've never seen anything like this. It feels like Brits are going to be just so far ahead in economy. What is the plan here? Did he finally drop a village? No, he didn't. Oh, he did. Okay, there it is. Finally getting the first village of the game. He's had 11 villagers. Or 11 population. Should say. Disciple takes a pop space, does he? Why is he at 11? Not exactly sure. Anyway, he's got 10 villagers. Aging up. He's going to get some disciples for his age up. 4 of them, to be exact. Oh, he had a villain queue. That's why. Duh. Of course. Yeah, so a pretty... I mean, this is not like extraordinarily quick age up. I mean, it's 415, 411. So it's quick for China, but it's not like quick enough where you sacrifice so much eco. I don't think. I'm very skeptical at this point so far. 7th step going to be coming out very early though. And he has another shipment available already, so without a trade post, he's going to have back-to-back shipments in H2. Looking to catch the outpost. He's going to get some damage done. Only 5 siege with the disciples, but yeah, that's not much at all. And they're going to get shot down pretty quickly. He needs to put this one in cover mode if he can. I believe he can still put disciples in cover mode. The decision to siege here, I don't think it's the best. He's going to lose a couple disciples for very, very little damage. Yeah, well, I mean, this is, you know, let's see what comes of this. But 7th step on the way. 8 Chukanu are queued up as well. So the steps will probably be able to get this outpost because they do have a decent amount of siege. And Vills are in the TC, so not a full batch of Huss are going to be coming out. I guess he's just really making a point to take out this outpost. Yeah, the Huss are not going to be there in time. He's going to get 3 of them. He went 700 wood first. He's gonna, oh, he's actually calling Minutemen to try to save it, but it's going to be too late. I don't think that's a good Minutemen call. Because he's just going to run away. He might get the disciples. Yeah, okay, he'll get some damage. There's some value for those Minutemen. But I think he should, if he just called that a little bit earlier, he would have been in a much better position. He's still got his 2nd shipment in the queue, or ready to be sent. Huss are going to get some damage done, but Chukanu are here as well. Help clean up the Minutemen. And I don't know. This trade doesn't seem very good for either player. I guess the Minutemen were going to die, so I'd rather be on the British side of this trade. It did lose 3 Huss, though. And 6 Longbow are on the way. A barracks going up for the British player as well. More disciples being trained. 7 culverins. He did build another village. Where is that village? Where are we? Where are we? Here it is on the right side. 9 pike are going to be coming in. Just making pure villagers. No military being produced. But putting on a lot of pressure. The British player gonna get at least 2 Huss here. Probably could get another one if he sells or switches these vills up to the coin mine. He's holding the pressure. He was forced to send 6 longbow, which you don't typically want to send, especially this early in the game. So that's a little bit of a win for the Chinese player. And he's gonna pick up a couple vills. There's another. No, this Step Rider gets found out pretty quickly. Oh, maybe he's not going to get these vills after all. Longbow are here to help fight off the Chukanu. Disciples moving in, though. They might be able to win this trade. Yeah, they do have some pretty good hand damage up close, forcing the Longbow into hand attack. Huss going in, but the spearmen are, the pikemen are right here to help support. Lots of disciples in queue. You can make 10 of them now because of this age up, this wonder. And the longbow are cleaned up. So what does that leave for the British player? Okay, he's going to send 6 muskets as well to help hold off this pressure, which is quite a bit. 3 straight military shipments from the Chinese player. Minutemen already used for the Brits. Longbow are going to be popping out soon though, so that should definitely help. He's going to lose the market, that's for sure, but he'll be able to defend with these longbow in a good position back here too, as well as having the 6 musketeers coming in from home city. 2 vills will go down though. They were sneaking out there. Those are those hurting villagers that you always forget about. Okay, they might live actually. Wow. Okay. Market goes down and China is retreating. They've got 700 wood coming in. And a batch of Cossack from the Russian consulate. Alright, let's see what he's going to do with this wood. Is he going to finally drop a barracks and get some additional military to support the pressure? I would think so. Otherwise, he could go for the trade post line. But his explorer is down, so that's unlikely. Yes. And the British player now getting steel traps, queuing up more Huss, and 600 wood is coming in for them. Moving into the back of the base for the hunt. still safe to gather, and we have a War Academy indeed coming in from the Chinese player. His resource distribution with these villagers is not ideal, I don't think. I mean, he's going to really be able to drop quite a few manors. And I guess he was making some longbow, but I would think you want to add in more Huss here. You really got to put a ton of villagers on food, especially since Steel Traps has just come in. You can really pump out the military. Musket batch, he's going to get 4 of them. Almost was very close to being able to get a full batch, but not quite. Market giving some line of sight for the Chinese player. I like his building placement. He's really out there on the map with a good amount of vision. And you're going to drop another village over here. You're going to get some text from the market right away for the food gather rate. Ooh, but some Huss sneak in between the line of sight of the village and the market. You're going to almost get a hit on some villagers, but they hop in the village right away. His military is making its way over to try to save this villager. He's not... Ooh, maybe that village is going to be able to complete that in time. Yes, and he does hide away, so it's very good, very quick reaction there. And this is a really nice card right now. I think, let's see how many villages. 4 out of 6. Okay, he could make another 2, but still, this will be a 5 villager shipment for China. With the TC giving 1. Oh, and he's going to trap these Huss for sure. British player losing some units for free here, not paying attention. Let's see what he's up to right now, since he got caught off guard there. Sending out the villagers across the map to claim more hunt, get more line of sight with manors, so that's what he was busy doing. That's the tough part of playing as the British, is you're sending your villagers out, you're trying to drop down the manors, claim the hunt, and of course you gotta manage your military at the same time, so that can happen for sure when you got so many things going on. But he's up to 110, he's about to be 120 manor pop. Still not super high. 4 villagers coming in as well, but he did send 2 military shipments, and that definitely ate into his boom. Ooh, this is a little bit dangerous. The infantry are moving across the map, and there's lots of military spread out for the Chinese player. Gonna get a good reinforcement cutoff here. Lots of disciples as well. The Cossacks from the consulate coming in as well, and this is just a ton of units to deal with. There's no way that Brit is getting out of this position here. All these musketeers and longbow are going to drop. And I think it should be pretty good trades for... But there are still muskets there, and the cav are getting a little bit too close. Some good hit and running from the musketeers, making it difficult for the Chukanu to get some good shots on them. But they are definitely getting cleaned up. Ooh, reinforcing muskets not able to make it in time. If they were there from the start of the fight, I think that would have gone a lot differently. But unfortunately, they were a little bit out of position. And that's a total cleanup. So Brit is remassing. He's going to get a couple batches. Yep, 2 full batches. It's 10 musketeers. So now he's got about 20 muskets, 19. He's fully shifted over to the right side of the map. More manors going up. He's got 10 in this location. And a little side base with another hunt nearby. It's going to be important to solidify that position, as he's trying to also claim the one on the left side. But this is going to be probably pushed off. Yeah, these Cossack probably going to get that villager. And maybe the other one that have been sitting in that same spot most of the game. Oh, they're actually... Oh, they have to... They run away. They could have got this one, taking a little bit of damage, but I'm sure they'll be back around soon enough. Could go around the back as well to get some wood villagers there. And we have a musketeer attack upgrade card coming in. Oh my gosh, look at these tigers. The Chinese player sent Year of the Tiger, which gives, for each 2 disciples you have lost, a pet white tiger will be mustered to your home city. So he got 10 white tigers. That means he's lost 20 disciples already. That's quite a bit. And let's see these guys' stats. Are they? I mean, okay, 156 HP, 15 attack. That's pretty solid, honestly. That's, I mean, and then they cost 100. So that's a 1200 food card. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's for an age 1 card as well. but he is aging up. What is he going with? Confucian Academy. That's going to give him skirmishers as he ages up. 8 of them. And he's actually looking pretty good. I mean, we started off this game with a 10-10. Something I've never seen and didn't expect to really keep him in this game, but pure military aggression from the shipments, 3 straight military shipments, and just threw the British player off his game plan a little bit. But now it's getting interesting because Brit has claimed the map. He's got his economic upgrades, steel traps is in. He's got a bunch of villagers hunting all over the map. 54 vills, so he's in the sweet spot right now of his build, and he's trying to push, but with the blockhouse there and some Chukanu behind the trees, decides to go back. Now, maybe changing his mind as he sees the age up, but there's just such a huge mass of Chinese units here. I don't think you can push into this. Now that he sees the full army here, is he gonna stay? I think he's pushing it in. He's going for it. There's just so much. I mean, this meat shield of the Tigers, they have more attack and more HP now with the age up. 19 attack, almost 200 HP. And I think this is not a good move for the British player. The Musketeers are all by themselves now. All the Hussar are down. Skirm and crossbow in the back. Tigers are going at it. All the muskets are dropping. And we do have reinforcing batches, but we also have some meteor hammers and Cheng Dao coming out of this forward blockhouse. Huss are probably not going to get much done here as they finally make their way into the ranged infantry, but pikes are chasing them away. Another batch of units coming out of the War Academy, and this is a full cleanup, and I think it's looking really good for the Chinese player at this point. Yeah, Brit's gonna have to back up and lose some more in the retreat. He has lots and lots of resources and coin crates coming in to help support the remass. Oh my gosh, with the Cheng Dao shipment coming in, he's just gonna be marching forward. Gotta kill this meteor hammer. Finally does, but the gaps are closing. Cheng Dao are trying to make their way out to the muskets. Nice split there, but oof, losing another musketeer and another one as well. He's gathering up. Oh, we should be gathering up these coin crates rapidly with lots of villagers. Try to get another remass going, and a double 5Q of longbows. This could be really good if he can get those out, get some more Huss out as well. But he needs. I'm actually surprised that Chinese is backing up here. The monk is back up with tons of HP. He's gonna start making disciples, I'm sure of it. And I think this is another good fight for Chinese player. Do we have any disciples popping? Here they come. This guy's already tanked over 1,000 damage from the musketeers. Oh my gosh. Longbows are finally here, but look at how much meteor hammer and iron flail there are. It's going to be very difficult to hold. More disciples coming. Arcs are being shipped as well. This is just a huge death ball. Tigers are still alive. And they have bonus versus light infantry. That's actually insane. 19 times 1.3 against the longbows. I don't know what the British player can do for me. Oh, he's got tons of resources. Get a full batch. Okay. Maybe another full batch musket. Yeah, okay. Tons of units in queue. He already used Minutemen, so that's not a possibility. But Town Militia is on the way. Huss are trying to get a good position, but there's so many Cheng Dao, they're not going to be able to do too much. Oh, man. Cheng Dao are just so brutal to run away from. Vill's blocking some of the Huss as well. Still has tons of resources. Gonna need another good batch of muskets here to have a chance at holding this. I don't know. This is looking okay. We got a good batch coming out. We need another couple Huss onto the arcs. He's gonna get 2, 3 of them actually, and that's might be enough to hold. Cheng Dao count is dwindling. We have only 4 of them remaining. More Cossacks from the consulate are arriving though, and look at all these disciples, 10 of them out right now. That's more reinforcing arcs. What is he training right now? What is this? Cossack Daredevil gonna be created as well. Another shipment is available for the Chinese player, and these muskets are just dropping This is looking really tough for the British player at this point. Hunts are pretty much out. Villagers are running around the map trying to find some resources to gather, and there's basically no military. He's got 55 villagers, 56 villagers, nothing else. This is looking pretty bad for the Brit. He just, I mean, the only thing he can possibly do if he had a ton of time to remass and safely gather resources, which seems unlikely, especially since these villagers are so far out to the middle of the map. And we have Beijing army coming in, which upgrades, which, well, he doesn't have any Keshik or Steppe on the map anymore, right? But he's going to be creating those from the blockhouse, so going forward, those would be very strong units. And our boy, 7 Culverins, you need to put some pressure on, man. I don't. Maybe he doesn't know. There were some good batches before the end of that last fight, so. But he's gonna pick up a lot of villagers here, and this is pretty much. Yeah, there it is. There's the GG. The British player resigns, and wow, that, I mean, that was a lot of H2 pressure. I can't believe he actually won this game with a 10-10 in a Monastery start. I have never seen anything like that. I felt like he was giving up so much eco, but he did get up to H2 in early time. Got back-to-back military shipments, and really just kept the pressure on. And utilized his Disciples and Year of the Tiger. Some things you don't typically see with Chinese, but they actually worked out quite well in this game. Especially where they both auto upgrade or shadow tech when you hit the Fortress Age. Disciples getting a nice boost, and those Tigers, which had a surprise. I did not know they had a bonus. I don't know if we have any more Tigers left. Oh, we do. Bonus versus light infantry. That is quite useful. So very interesting build order. Let me know what you guys think of this. I've never seen this before. Is this actually viable, or was his opponent just caught off guard? I have my opinion. I don't think it's too viable. I think it's just maybe as a shock tactic, which seems to be what happened here. It worked out for him, having a ton of early pressure, especially as British. You're usually expecting Chinese to go H3 and you boom a bit, get your eco rolling, and then maybe do an H2 push and a huge clash of military in the early H3. But caught him off guard here for sure, and it ended up working out. So let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed this game. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.